honestly happy right now.
Yeah, after
Right?
you talk smack,
I
you
know,
will start the
it's so
recording.
early, JoJo, it's so early.
Talk smack and then record.
I don't know what you're speaking about. I am a perfect angel to everyone.
Uh-huh.
So, where we last left off,
Was
we
that a
had
guilt squeak?
recovered a dragon,
Yay!
gotten some loot,
That's
so
cool
many
too.
boots. So many.
killed
I know.
killed a couple bad guys, and even one that tried to escape and jump out a window and fly off. I just got picked off in from the sky. And
Yeah, no, you only get one of those and you took it with the dragon.
Yeah.
Yep. Why do you keep hurting in this way, Travis?
So
Just
rather
let me
than
kill the things.
So rather than stay there at the castle, which you now have a deed to,
But
it
It's
was
a fixer-upper.
yeah.
Yeah.
I still say we should keep looking. Location's bad. I've heard a lot I've seen a lot of crime statistics.
The neighbors are not great. I just gotta point that out.
Yeah.
And also it's kind of run down. I don't think the previous tenants really took care of the place.
No.
It would take a lot of gold to fix it up. It's one of those love it or list it's project.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than spend the night there, where hobgoblin reinforcements could arrive at any time, or other things of that nature, you decided to cut through the forest instead of taking the road back,
Safer.
avoiding that damn Hydra who wanted to eat you so badly.
Yeah.
And
That's a damn
You-
shame.
made your way into the town of Coneyberry, which is where we will pick up now. So, I should have probably gone ahead and pulled this stuff up here. The road descends into a small town, built mostly on the near side of a broad, sluggish river. 6 old stone piers jut from the water, marking the spot where a bridge once stood. But the span itself is long gone. Instead, a couple of long, thick ropes cross the river, each secured to a flat-bottomed ferry boat. Brown fields and green orchards surround the town. There's a group of armed townsfolk, 3 in leather, 1 in mail, standing guard by the road here, watching you warily. Halt! State your business, strangers, one of the guards says.
You're about to be attacked.
And also this, and I hold up my super messed up burned hand.
Ah. Are you... obviously you're injured. You are all looking like shit.
She thinks.
And...
Dragon's with us. You touch it, you die.
oh,
She's had a long day.
okay. You
You're
said...
looking like shit.
He just chatters a lot, and he eats greens, so you're good.
Yeah, we're working him into a vegetarian diet.
No, he is vegetarian. That's his species.
Oh, okay, we're good then. No wonder he wouldn't take my jerky.
Right?
So, wait. You said we're about to be attacked?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we could talk to whoever's in charge.
Yeah.
Make
a persuasion check.
If you could stand here and be a meat shield while we get the fuck out of the way, we'd really appreciate that.
Can she make it with advantage because I'm helping? Or am I supposed to roll?
Yeah, go ahead. You
you
go
roll.
ahead and make it with advantage.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah,
character
you
sheets
were the
are
one. You were the one saying you were about to be attacked. So, whoever's saying you're about to be attacked, go ahead and roll with advantage, because obviously you're covered in blood.
Yeah.
Vay, you're more better at persuading people than I am. Obviously.
Alright. I will do my best. Pulling up the character sheet because I totally forgot that was a thing that I had to do.
What are we trying to convince them?
to let us in and talk to like the mayor or whoever.
Oh, okay. Tom is uber persuasive.
Oh, that's a natural 19 too. With,
Oh, never mind.
So that's a natural 19. And as soon as my character sheet loads, it's definitely something else.
It's probably a fuck ton. I mean, it's gonna be over 20. What are you gonna call it?
Yeah, it's gonna be at least 20, I think.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you do the math. Oh shit! Did you? Are more of those hobgoblins coming?
Yes.
Yeah, and more than that.
And more. This is not good.
Like possibly a white dragon.
A dragon?
Yeah, we kind of pissed it off. Actually, she did. We helped.
I wanted my baby back.
Oh, I thought you were pointing
Okay.
at
Uh,
I thought you were pointing at, the Thor.
then
I was actually.
I have no
I
idea
should
what you guys are talking about.
stay here. Go just across the water there. The ferry will come. Go to the old bridge inn, and we'll send for the town master. He's probably not at the town hall right now. Go to the inn and he'll find you. Okay.
What's his name?
That's on another page.
How do you spell that? Is that or 7?
Is that 7 A's? Is that a dash? I'm confused.
I think I heard a comma in there.
This is the
somewhere.
encounters. Hold on. I'm on the right page. His name is Whiston. Noro Whiston. I'll send one of my men to have yeah, I'll find him and bring him to you.
Okay. Oh, Travis, so much appreciation now because I get it.
So one of the guards escorts you to the bank of the river. And,
I wave at the guard we're leaving behind with my messed up hand.
Okay. One of the guards he goes to the river and he blows a small horn, and you see the ferry coming back across now to come pick you up. You board the ferry, and the guard rides with you, and he brings you.
As we're riding across, I just sort of awkwardly look at him and I'm like, "So how was your day?"
Oh, it could be better. We do have clerics in town. There is a cleric in town if you need healing. I can tell you, obviously, need a good rest.
Oh my god.
Yep. What's your name? What's your name? Soldier guard.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yes, Thomas.
I appreciate
Tinkerton.
your concern, Thomas.
She needs more like a good drink. Theo yells.
Well, the
She got a point.
the inn, the old barge inn, the old barge inn. That's not right.
Bridge?
The old bridge inn is just ahead, on your left, and there will be plenty of drink, and I'm sure you can find rooms there to rest in. But
They should be discounted since we're bringing like commerce and news that you're going to be attacked.
Yeah, I love the enthusiasm, but we probably have to talk to the innkeeper about discounts.
Oh, I know.
How badly messed up is your
That's
hand?
great. Well, before we left, the dragon gave me a gigantic cinder that he just plopped in the middle of my palm.
I forgot.
So
Yeah,
I was like, what did you do to your
is
hand?
covered in third-degree burns.
I completely missed that part.
And when you say that, Prattle looks really, really ashamed, and he like squiggles down and like buries his head into his chest and goes, "I'm sorry, babe."
Yeah.
I completely
Cool.
missed that part of the battle, but
It wasn't
Yeah.
the battle.
It wasn't.
after.
It was definitely afterwards.
That's right. It was Prattle. Okay, I remember
Yeah.
that because of the coin. that
So
he had in
he
his
wanted
mouth.
to give her something
Okay.
shiny, so he went into the other room and picked up
Yeah,
some cimbers
I
and
remember.
into her hand.
Yeah, I remember. because that okay, I completely forgot about that. But all I picture now is what the hell am I picturing?
That's not good. Get out. Get out now.
What was it? It was. Fuck, no, it's gone. It'll come back. Oh, when Gracie had a skeletal hand and she put a glove on the opposite hand.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
She put like an
Not
elbow
quite
length
to
glove
that.
on the,
She's not that badly burned.
That is
on the
amazing,
opposite
though.
arm. She puts the elbow length glove.
She's like, put a glove
don't
on your
want to
arm.
see this
So she
one.
covers up the other one. Like, yeah, that's great. That was amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that grade so much.
Okay.
So Thomas escorts you to the Old Bridge Inn, which is this building that's not being highlighted currently. This one right here.
Wait, his name is Thomas?
His name is Thomas.
I don't like him.
Well, too bad.
Why did you steal my name, bro?
What? Oh, duh. Gotcha. So, Thomas, Mr. Guard Tankleton.
Tinkleton?
Yeah, Thomas Tankleton.
Thomas Tinkleton. Yeah, I want to stab him.
Yeah, first of all, there can only be one, and second of all, I just imagine him as a poor child getting beat up. That is an unfortunate name.
It is very
Mercy. 200 points for the reference.
Where is his house? Okay, so Tom, this brings you to the inn, and tells you to wait inside, and he runs off down the road further. What would y'all like to do?
I order the biggest salad you can ever get. Ever. For
So it's
battle.
literally just like a leaf and maybe an apple.
No, like all the lettuce and tomato and food for Prattle.
Okay.
Before we part ways, I thank him for the trip. I'm like, thanks for the ride, meat shield, and I go inside.
Oh my!
I love Tom so much.
As you enter the door and Prattle begins to walk in, you see a little halfling man come from behind the bar. Oh my! Oh my!
We need very large rooms.
And you can't
And
bring a dragon in here.
Yes, I can.
I plop a bag of
I
His
coins
pull
name
on the
is
counter.
Prattle.
On the counter.
What?
I pull out a dagger. Like, you can take one or the other. Which is gonna be?
There's so many. What is even happening? Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to pay the man. I think everyone else is trying to kill him.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just ordering a salad.
Tom, make an intimidation check.
I'm just trying to have a meal and some cow juice, and this thing's fucking with our dragon. So
Tom,
intimidation,
make an
sure.
intimidation.
I'm gonna try to intimidate. Hold on.
Vay, make a persuasion.
Lord have mercy. That's a 14.
That's a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I got 14.
Okay. Ah! Okay. Just please don't burn anything. Don't eat me.
He eats lettuce. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not gonna eat
He's a-
nobody.
He's
Hi,
a vegetarian.
I'm Prattle.
I put my dagger
What's
away
your
and said, "You're fine. I'm more dangerous than the dragon."
What's your
That's
name?
truly weird.
My name?
Uh-huh.
I've never talked to a dragon before.
Just imagine him as like a 4-year-old. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
name's Kellen Shadowbanks.
Okay, that is a dope name for an innkeeper.
How may I help you find, ladies and gentlemen?
We're gonna need rooms.
Are gonna need rooms.
I can accommodate most of you.
Except.
I
Hi,
understand,
Prattle.
Tom. I understand that Tom.
You know,
had
you're
been
a
nice.
little big for our beds. And he just kind of smiles sheepishly.
Do you
Prattle
have
just needs
a?
blankets in a corner. Prattle's fine. Just give us a
Uh-huh.
room.
I like blankets. I was cold last night, but then I was with that other dragon, and he was very rude, and he made ice all around, and you should have seen the room. It was all covered in ice.
Prattle, you hungry? You hungry? Let's go get some food, Prattle.
I'd like
Let's
to
get some food.
imagine that Tom does that, but like he has a ball or something, and he's like, Prattle, you wanna do something? You wanna do something?
Oh, I like to play ball. But I
No,
had a ball.
no one's
have a
throwing
ball?
anything because
ball?
Prattle will try to set it on fire.
Ball.
Yeah, that's true.
Prattle, let's go get some food, and we'll go get you make a nest. How does that sound?
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to the innkeeper. Look, we don't want any trouble. We just need a room, the biggest rooms you have. We will pay for them. We will pay for any damage. We don't need beds, and we will go upstairs so that we don't bother your clientele.
You see him calming down when the discussion, when the dragon starts to walk away. Yes. How many rooms would you care for?
How many others are there?
Do you need? There
Well,
are.
Prattle needs to room with me.
What? How large are your rooms?
There
Like,
are
do you have?
6 of you, 7 with Prattle.
Yeah.
Each room has. We have a couple of rooms with king size beds. And most of our other rooms have 2 single beds, and a pull-out sofa, I think.
So at least 3 rooms.
Okay, 3 rooms. I can do 3 rooms. 3 of the single bed rooms, or
Probably just the one single bed for Thea and Prattle, and then the rest of us can double up.
sure.
I know nobody else wants to sleep with Prattle. Don't worry.
That'll be each room is 2 gold per day. How many days would you be needing?
Probably just one for now, and then we'll let you know.
Just one? Okay. Now the rooms do come with free breakfast. However, it's not an all-you-can-eat breakfast. It's a small plate for the
For the guests. We got it.
yes for
We'll
if
pay
you need
for
extra,
additional
you might have to.
I
We'll
can,
pay
I
for-
can provide food for the unusual guests. Don't worry.
Oh, that's most relieving. What does it eat?
Lettuce. It's a vegetarian.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Loves all
Kinda-
sorts
It's
of
not got
fruits.
children in this house. There's
I
children.
cringe and cast the not so nice look when she calls Prattle it.
I'm referring to the guest. They.
It is a vegetarian. And yeah, kind of a cringe there, but all right, cool.
That-
We got it. We just need the rooms, and if there's a bathhouse nearby, because we all kind of fucked up.
I have a bathtub. You would have to take turns. But the bath would run you 2 silver each.
I'm fine with that.
Well,
You
there's
guys-
a river that's free.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a river that's it's like in nature and that's free.
If you like
Yeah.
your baths cold.
I don't bathe in rivers.
Probably a good
Thea
thing.
doesn't
Sometimes
either.
there's fish. that
Tom is no
will
fox.
bite
He'll bathe in the river.
things.
Tom is a cat. Cats don't like water.
Thea asks if you have a fireplace in the room, and all she needs is a large wash tub. She doesn't need a bathtub.
Yes, there are wash basins in every room, but it's just a bowl with a pitcher of water.
No, I mean like a large
Like
Travis,
a laundry like a laundry tub?
yes, actually.
We have a laundress.
I just want to borrow her tub.
You will have to go and speak with her. She lives near the stables.
Okay.
But she does laundry. Not
Hey, Prattle,
people.
you want to go for a swim?
So how much total for the rooms and the baths and everything? Who's all getting a bath? Because Vay definitely is.
Thea's gonna go try to talk the laundress out of her tub for the night.
Good luck.
Me and
Yeah.
Prattle are gonna go take a swim in the river.
Thea thinks it over then. She'll pay for a bath, I guess, in a full-size tub.
Okay.
All right.
So 3 rooms,
Mhm.
6 gold.
Okay.
3 baths.
Yeah, sure. We'll do 3 baths. We really need to get
So-
Ellie cleaned up. She's gonna scare people.
6 gold, 6 silver.
All right. I hand it over.
Mr. Tom, we're
I
gonna
give
go
him-
swimming?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
yeah.
the innkeeper an extra 2 gold for being a good sport.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. But please, I hope your dragon friend doesn't cause any damage here. We've been having some trouble as late, and I can't afford damage to my home and my business.
There
She'll be
shouldn't be any
fine.
damage,
She'll be
but if
fine.
there is,
Any
we
damages,
will repair or pay for.
we will take responsibility for any damage he causes.
Thank you. It's most appreciative. Would you be willing to put that in writing?
Sure, I'll do it.
Yes.
You guys go ahead and start getting food, and I'll stay and sign a little contract.
Okay. So is everybody going to eat first, or are you going up to your rooms? What are we doing?
We're eating,
I'm gonna-
and then Prattle and I are gonna go for a swim.
I'm actually gonna go to the market to get Prattle food, because it's probably gonna be cheaper for as much as he eats, rather
Okay.
than...
So you heard from the guards that they were bringing the town master here to meet you. Do you want to go now, or do you want to wait for him to arrive?
I mean...
I think a rest is in order. We've all been hit a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vay's using her left arm to drink with.
She is not left-handed.
So,
Yeah, no,
What
she is
I'm
not
going-
left-handed.
Travis, what I'm going to do, I think everybody else is good when it comes to telling the town master about what's going on. I tell
we
them,
can do that. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and, well, I tell Vay, I'm like, hey Vay, I'm gonna go to the market and get a whole bunch of vegetables for Prattle, so we don't like upset the innkeeper even more,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I'm gonna run out and do that.
Might leave Prattle with Sir Tom or someone so that he doesn't
Yes.
frighten the keepers. So
Thea, as you are walking
does
out,
sorry,
Go
does
ahead.
anyone want to go with her? Anyone?
Ellie.
To do where? To
Anyone
go
wanna go
where?
with
To
her?
what?
Ellie wants to drink whiskey right now.
Anyone? Does anyone want to go to the market with Thea?
Normix huddled under the bar, drinking. He's got the shakes.
I need some cow juice and a soak. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a bit of drink, and then we're gonna take a dip in the drink.
Okay.
All right. Well, just be careful, Thea, and then
Always.
if you're not back in like an hour, I'm gonna come get you.
Okay, no worries.
Thea, as you walk towards the door to leave, you see the door open in front of you. Just as everyone is sitting down with their drinks, still waiting on your food, the door to the establishment opens. You see coming through a bald man of about 50 and a capable-looking swordswoman in in metal armor. Her hair, graying at the temples, is pulled back into a bun. She looks to be about 40, 45, somewhere in that range. Um, he nods at you, Thea. Hello. I'm
Hi.
looking for some travelers that just came in. Are you with them?
Yes, I am. I was gonna go to the market to get food for my friend, so I don't upset the innkeeper more. But my friend will talk your ear off if I don't get food for him. So
course.
my cohorts can definitely tell you all of what's going on. I indicate to Vey, to the cleric. I said she's got all the documentation information, and I will be back.
Okay. He nods as you walk past him.
Before that, I do recommend I tell Tom that they go swimming.
Okay. So he approaches your table. Hello,
I take a swig of the strongest whiskey that I could get from the innkeeper, and then I stand up and hold out my messed up hand before remembering and giving my other one.
Okay. He shakes your hand. I'd like a moment of your time. My name is Nora Wiston, and I'm the town speaker of Coneyberry. This is our guard captain, Serana. One of our guards told me you bring news from the woods.
Yeah, we have information and look, it's been a long day. The plan is for your town to be attacked by hobgoblins and dragons and other such creatures.
What? This is ill news indeed. How did you come by this information?
When they were trying to kill us.
I see. I'll get right to the point. I believe we're in a lot of trouble. And this information just confirms what I was already fearing. I was hoping I could persuade you to help us out. Our town
we'll definitely
has
talk
been
about
under
it.
attack. Hobgoblin raiders have been harrying our lands for several days now. They've attacked and killed people in the outlying homesteads, and they've been waylaying travelers along the Tribor Trail.
Yeah, we've heard there's a lot of trouble coming out of there.
Captain Serana, the swordswoman, steps up and says, "We've had some trouble with them before. A quick raid on homesteads on the west side of the river. Usually not that bad, but this is different. It looks like a large, aggressive tribe has moved down from the Star Metal Mountains. Frankly, I fear they might be numerous enough to sack the town. And your news definitely confirms that fear. What have you found? What tell us what has happened?
I motion for them to sit down and move all of our bottles of alcohol over to the side so they have space. Because there's a lot. Between me and Ellie, there's a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
And then I take out the map and the other documents that I had, and I place them in order where they'll get the most information without immediately losing their minds and freaking out.
Let me, because I found what I needed to find the other day. I'm going to read you some more information from the map, from the paperwork that you found.
Okay.
From Koth.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh!
Have you taken time to sit down and really read these papers that you found?
Yes, I would have. I don't know if anyone else.
What languages do you speak?
Oh heck! Let me check.
Most of them are in a language that is not Goblin.
I speak Common, Elvish, Infernal, Dwarvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Even better. They are written in Infernal. You recognize
it.
them.
Yes! Sorry.
You see mentions of... these are all written in Koth's hand. You hear mention of a bull-faced killer as big as an ogre named Karkalon. He was his lieutenant. More warbands are reaving the lands around the human river town to prepare for the Day of Ruin.
Day of Ruin.
It seems that Wormlord Koth, in his responsibility, seems to be gathering information about the defenses of the region. So he seems to be a scouting party.
So from that, I gather that the people that we fought with were not even part of the main group. They were just sort of a scouting.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
A great army is gathering up in the Star Metal Mountains, somewhere on the far side of Skull Gorge. And a green dragon has visited the keep 3 times. Each time it spoke with Koth, but no one else. Goblins know the green dragon's name is Ozyrandian, and that he serves the Red Hand as a messenger and scout.
Whenever you're done, if you want to put those names in chat.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Because notes.
This is the green dragon. Ozyrandian. He seems to be the messenger, the deliverer of orders. You find mentions of 4 commanders. Or worm lords. They lead the Red Hand. There's Koth. There's a goblin ranger named Sarvith. A hobgoblin.
Sarvith.
I'm going to change that. The hobgoblin bard is now a hobgoblin sorcerer called Ulwai Stormcaller.
Okay, yeah.
And a hobgoblin something of Tiamat. It says Talon of Tiamat. I'm going to have to adjust that. Named Kravik Karm. Sarvith has been sent to the ruined city of Rest on a special mission.
Right, guys.
And Wormlord Karn commands the horde itself. But he's not sure where Ulwai is, or what she's up to. The High Wormlord who rules over them all is a fearsome draconic humanoid named Azar Kul. He is a half-dragon. And he's a powerful cleric of Tiamat. Azar Kul dwells in a massive temple in the heart of the mountains, but Koth does not know its exact location. You do read that the Red Hand Horde, they've been uniting clans, dozens of clans of hobgoblins, goblins, bugbears, and ogres, from the Star Metal Mountains, the Neverwinter Forest, and even as far north as the Spine of the World. All united for one single purpose: to oppose this dark one that he keeps speaking of.
All to oppose. So they're all gathering against this being. Okay.
You see mentions of several dragons that serve the Red Hand Horde, or are in partnership with the Horde. You see mentions of Skull Gorge Bridge, that it is very important for their people to hold it, as it is the shortest way into the valley from the Star Metal Mountains. And the initial assault is to be in Coneyberry.
Oh, good.
If he says that there are contingencies. If he is not there to lead it, then he suspects the dragon Ozyrandian or some other chieftain or champion will lead the attack. Simply taking Koth out doesn't seem to to really stop the assault.
I'm sorry, just for clarification, Koth is the hobgoblin, not the white dragon.
Koth was the guy that jumped out the window and tried to fly away.
Gotcha. Okay.
That was Wormlord Koth.
Oh, cool.
Oh, he had a bad day.
So he's dead.
Yeah, a little bit.
But his dragon friends are still standing.
Okay.
We'll see for how long.
They might be coming. You're not sure. So you lay all this information out and you give it to...
Not all of it.
Not all of it, okay. What do you provide him?
I give him the information regarding Coneyberry, place that is set to be attacked. Everything else, in my pack.
Okay. So you just show him that Coneyberry is about to be attacked. You don't tell him the extent of
I don't tell him. Not yet.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of big information, and I don't know this dude.
Very true.
And I show him the, I pulled out a portion of the map, the actual physical map, where Coneyberry is marked. I do not let him unfold the map.
Okay. This is most unfortunate.
We're still bathing in the river, yeah?
Or are you did you stick around or did you leave when this guy came in?
Thea told us she strongly suggested we go take a swim now, so we went to take a swim now.
I think Thea was worried about Prattle, about them trying to capture Prattle or something.
Seeing Prattle, so that was the point is to keep him out of their sight. Which
So I'm sure this takes about 5 or 10 minutes to go over everything that you know, or everything that you're willing to divulge.
Mm-hmm.
So no, you're still swimming, Tom.
Okay.
You probably haven't even made it down to the river yet.
Oh wow, it's been that long. All right.
It's only been about 5-10 minutes tops.
Since
he came in the door. Since you would have left. This is troubling. But we need more information. I think my town can defend itself for a little while, but we need to know how many are coming.
A lot.
Would you be willing to scout and let us find out?
Look, I can't answer that one way or the other. We're kind of a democracy here. However, from what I know and from what we've seen and gathered, this is going to be a big attack and it's going to be bad. kill a lot of people, and I don't think you being able to hold out for a couple of days is going to help anything.
What do the hobgoblins want?
Lands, people.
I don't know that I can convince everyone in town to just uproot. If we had more solid numbers, if we knew what might be coming.
A lot of death.
A lot.
Do you honestly think it would be better for them to not prepare for the worst and then get slaughtered?
No, of course not.
Then that's your option.
Because death is easy. All you have to do is stay.
Yeah. By a lot, we don't mean, 30, 40, 50 hobgoblins. We're talking adult dragons. Multiple.
Adult dragons. Jesus. Okay, well, I will call a meeting of the town elders.
Side question, how big is this town?
It's pretty decent size. It's roughly 2 or 3 times the size of Pfandelen.
Okay.
Like your mom.
Just from what you saw from crossing the river, yeah, it's probably at least double the size of Pfandelen, if not 3 times. Give me one moment here. Sorry.
Are you good?
It will take us a day or two to figure out what to do.
Can I give them, like a general direction that they should be not putting all of their attention on, but sort of keeping an eye on the most?
Yeah, go for it. What would you like to say?
That.
Okay.
Just whatever direction I know that the horde of hobgoblins are going to be moving in from, I'm going to tell them to keep an eye out and place scouts out further away from the town so that they can have time.
Okay.
It's a suggestion. Not trying to tell you how to run your town,
But do it.
but you know, you could die.
All right. I'll gather the town elders, and would you be willing to come later and speak to a town meeting?
I look at the group.
Can we sleep?
Yes. We'll do it tomorrow. Do we have that much time?
Yeah, at least.
Okay. Then tomorrow at noon, we will convene a meeting in the town hall. It is the old toll house, near this side of the river, near the ruins of the old bridge. Please.
We'll meet you there,
Bring your party
and we'll bring
speak to
our
us tomorrow.
paperwork and everything.
Thank you. I look forward to. And he takes your bottle, and he turns it back, and he just starts chugging. He lays it cold on the table.
I pick up another bottle and I salute him with it. Like, dude, I totally feel you.
And you see him just walk out, just a dead expression on his face. Terror, probably.
could handle worse emotion. Could not care.
What are y'all doing?
Oh my god.
I'm keeping an eye on the
So-
time.
I went to the
Market.
market, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, you never.
So what you're looking for
She was finding food
Food.
for Prattle.
you do find a farmer's market down the road a ways. And you manage to buy enough vegetables to feed a growing horse.
Okay. So a big basket full.
Yeah, so 1 silver.
Okay. I also buy some meat for me.
Okay. That'll be another silver.
Okay. And then I head back to the inn.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the time and making sure that if Via's gone for longer than an hour, I start going after her and find her.
Okay. As you sit there, Bacchus chimes in. Guys, I know I just joined you and you rescued me and everything, but knowing what we know, I have to get back home.
Dude, if you have to take care of like your family or something.
Yeah, my dad, he's old now and he can't really travel much anymore. He's in Yartar, just a couple of cities away.
Do I know if that's one of the cities on the list that's going to be sacked?
Yeah.
It is?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I would suggest going and getting your stuff together.
I'm gonna spend the night tonight, but in the morning I've got to go get my dad out of there. Get him south somehow or other. Maybe we'll take a riverboat.
Riverboats are always happy to have a bard or two.
Yeah. And you see him just
Hey,
pounding
Bacchus?
liquor the wear. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, Bacchus, before you leave, totally respect everything you're doing. That's daft.
Eye on the prize.
Good girl. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you probably need this more than I do.
Just
He
because,
didn't
you
even
know,
write
the
it
hordes
down.
of dragons.
There it is. Yeah, you have the staff of life.
Okay,
He gives it to you. You'll probably need this more than I will.
appreciate it. I hand him a bottle of whatever I think he'll drink, and
Okay. So I'll just go ahead and shut that page down then. Y'all go ahead and talk amongst yourselves if you need to. I'm going to do a little bit of research because I've lost something here.
oh geez. Well, I'm gonna be right back then.
Okay. Because I know there was a thing about the town meeting and I can't find it.
Oh goodness.
Maybe you should devote more work time to D&D prep.
Maybe. I just read this shit, but it's not jumping out at me.
Rise to power.
Sophia's wandering town, coming back to the village. I'm sure there's much splashing going on as Prattle and Tom are bathing, and Prattle's just so enamored by fish swimming.
We briefly were having swim races, but that ended really quickly because the wings make him super fast.
Well, no, he can't swim very well because one of his wings are still broken.
Well, I would have. Oh, we haven't started to heal it. That's right. We're going to do that over time. Okay, well, he swims in circles really fast.
Yeah,
There it
he
is.
keeps going in circles. He's like, Tom, I don't understand. Why am I keep going in circles?
Okay. Found it. Okay. So it was there. I just didn't see it. Like, that's not what I was looking for. Okay. So yeah, if y'all are still swimming, go ahead and play that out, and I don't want to interrupt.
Oh,
And
that's
then
about
once-
it. We're swimming, teaching him to swim. It takes him some time to figure out that if he uses his wing, he's not going to get very far. So I've taught him to tuck his wings against his body as quick as much as possible and uses. I've taught him the doggy paddle,
Okay.
which after that, after teaching the doggy paddle, thinking, okay, he's picking up fast. He got under the water and he's completely natural. Like between his giant paws and his tail, he's able to whip through the water like nothing.
All right. At some point, are y'all headed back to the inn?
Yes.
Okay.
They get all clean and they head back to the inn.
So, those of you who stayed at the inn, did you go ahead and are you still drinking? Did you go take your baths?
Dia goes back to her room for Prattle and takes a bath and cuts up the vegetables and cooks her meat in her room.
Okay.
Yeah. Ellie just drinks and then just kind of passes out.
All right.
I once knew a guy. You look like him, and he wasn't either. And then you lean forward. Okay. Oh, that was Futurama. Okay, that's where that's from.
Righty. And Vay's AFK, so we'll wait for her.
I don't know what you just called Vay, but I'm going to assume it's an insult.
Away
and I
from-
can tell her.
Away
Oh,
I
wait,
know,
from
I know. I was joking. I was making jokes. I'm like, I'm gonna tell her as soon as she gets back, you're insulting her. But no, never mind. You ruined it.
Who ruined what?
Oh, you're back.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, sorry, I had to give my cat his medicine.
Ellie has passed out from drink.
Oh, Ellie.
No,
Um,
not from drinking. She's just tired.
Oh yeah, that too.
She can
Ellie-
hold her liquor. She's a fucking pirate.
Ellie's asleep at the table.
No, she is not.
Oh, you went upstairs.
Yes.
Okay.
Pay attention, Travis. Gosh, why can't you see this magical bar that we're in?
Well, she just says I'm gonna drink and then I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna pass out. Okay. So I infer I'm passing out at the table, but okay.
No. She goes upstairs to her bed and then passes out.
All right.
With bottle in hand.
Like a teddy bear.
Oh, please tell me I have a bottle in one hand and a teddy bear in the other, because that would be awesome.
It's like a little stuffed hammer that looks exactly like her magical hammer.
Like a carnival prize.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
All right, sorry.
All right. So
We just love Ellie.
you all get drunk, take your baths, and get some rest. The next morning you come down for breakfast.
Long
Make sure you
press
click
button.
the button.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
long
yes.
rest.
Yeah, I was at 16 hit points.
Oh.
The next morning you come down from breakfast. Some of you a little hungover, most of you feeling better.
I'm not.
Some of us
hungover.
both.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Vay, your hand has mostly healed up overnight.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't hurt to use it now.
I had one last spell slot before, so I would have tried to heal that up, so I don't like lose motion in my hand or anything.
Oh, did y'all heal Prado's wing?
I did not have the spell slots for that.
I think
I
that,
mean-
that was like a ritual kind of thing. We spent
Oh
X
well,
amount of time overnight.
if I can do that, then yeah, sure, we'll do that before we go to bed. I
Hey,
am
Travis.
slightly-
Yeah.
Why is it when I click my long rest button, my token does not long rest?
Probably have to manually do your. The sheets are weird.
But when I did it for Normic, it did his.
Let's take a look. Hold on.
Because at some point you pissed off Roll20. I mean, that's.
I know. I don't know why, but Roll20 hates me. Travis and I know this.
Ta-da. Fix it. Do it now. It said you were at full, but...
No, I did. I tapped it in.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason it wasn't tied to your hit points.
That's
I don't
weird.
know, I don't know how that got changed, but yeah. It's there now. It's fixed.
Okay.
Faye, you need to hit yours, though.
Yeah, I'm not at my laptop just yet, but I'll do
Okay.
it.
Go. I'll just go ahead and put your
Yeah.
HP back up there for you.
No!
And Bacchus, you wake up the next morning and Bacchus is not with you. He seems to have already left before the dawn.
Good luck,
before
you
dawn.
chipper bastard.
All right. So you all come down for breakfast. Surprisingly, all about the same time. And Kellen, the little halfling barkeep, he brings you all plates of sausages and taters and
Taters? What's
some
taters?
Oh, Prado loves taters.
and some wilted greens of some sort. You're not real sure exactly what these leaves might be, but they are tasty.
Tia trades the breakfast plate for the meat from Prado's breakfast plate for her greens, and they are very happy.
Sure. As you are eating breakfast, is there anything you would like to talk about this morning?
What all to tell these people? Do we want to tell them? I just don't. Well, one, politicians, but two, I don't know. I'm not used to giving information freely, so
I mean, I would tell them what they need to know, but it's kind of like running a guild hall. You don't want everybody to know everything, like, especially if you've got people traveling in, you don't know who they are.
yeah, that's why I didn't really give them all of the paperwork yesterday. They don't. There's no need to start a panic over something that they can't control. They just need to know what pertains to them.
Yeah, I agree.
So, is everyone all right with that? Everyone have any other thoughts?
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. Plan then. Oh, hello, child. My cat just jumped on my back.
All right then.
Alright, so
All right.
you have about 4 hours to kill before you know the meeting was scheduled to commence. What would you like to do in that meantime?
Are there any? We just got. Hey.
Yeah, if you asked Kellen, he could probably tell you about what is in town. Are you asking Kellen, the barkeep?
Sure. I'll ask Helen. Just what is in town, not necessarily just the shops, just sort of everything.
All right. There is the green. There's like a town square. At the center of the town is the green, a broad grassy field. Sometimes children and farmers go there to play, and sometimes farmers go there and set up, impromptu market stalls, farm to market stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There is the Green Apple. It's another tap house and inn on the north side of the green. It would be right here. It's not as high quality or high class as the inn you're currently in.
Sure. Naturally, says the one who owns it.
There is a dwarf smith named Moreland Coalhewer who lives over here. He tells you that he makes fine weapons and armor. He's even a master smith, so he would probably have some masterwork weapons and armor that would be for sale.
I mean,
there is a shrine of Lathander where the cleric is. The cleric there can would be willing to sell his clerical services for donations. There is a halfling mage that lives on the far north end of town.
Spell books?
He thinks he might be a little crazy. But
all good mages are.
More
he
fun.
has been known to enchant items. He sells spell scrolls and
He sells
some
by the
potions.
Yes, I definitely want to go talk to him.
All right.
There is the old toll house, which is now the town hall. There is an armory with the local guards' equipment for the militia, like spears, stuff of that nature. There is a general store. There's a livery stable. There's a couple warehouses. Across the river from where you came, there's a brewery. Another warehouse. And some more, another general store over there. It's more of a provisioner for, like, clothing, mounts. You could buy horses. You could buy carts there if you wanted to. And then also across the river there is a druid who guards, or who maintains, a holy circle. So what would you all like to do in the
I
next 4
thank him for the
hours?
information.
You're quite welcome. Anything to help.
All right. So what are you guys gonna do first?
I want to go talk to the Mad Mage. I think Prada would love that.
Sure, we can go talk to the mage. Also stop by the dwarven
Yeah.
armor maker. All right, so let's
To the
take a
mage.
step out and start walking. Yeah.
Alright, so he pointed you in the direction of the mage's house. It is straight up this road, all the way to the north of town. You get there and you see a house. It's an old noble manor house. Sitting on some bluffs overlooking the river. And you knock on the door. A few moments later, the door pops open and you see an older halfling with stark white hair that just sticks straight up. Ah?
Cool.
Ah? What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Sale. Oh! Oh! Are you here about my magical stuff? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I have scrolls. I have potions. And I even have a few items I've collected over the years that I would be
Ooh.
willing to part with. Who are you?
Travelers.
Ah, travelers. Haven't seen many of those lately. We used to do a lot of business with the dwarves to the north, but since the tribal came and we've not heard any word from the dwarves. And then this time, hobgoblins keep attacking the town. Just trouble.
How long has it been since you heard
From who? From the dwarves? From the dwarves?
from the dwarves?
It's been about a year and a half since trade stopped.
Interesting.
Yeah. The damn Marr. I think he took them. I think he took all the dwarves. And he's got them in a bag somewhere. Yes. Yes, he rounded them all up and he put them in a bag. I've seen
Marr,
it.
you say?
This guy's
Marr?
nuts.
Marr.
Bag.
Yes.
Bag.
Yes.
Marr.
Put them in a bag.
Do you have any
Like cats. And
bags?
threw them in the river.
Yeah, someone's a cat in the river.
Yes?
Do you have things to sell? Things to sell. That's what we
yes,
would like.
yes. Come in. I'll show you. And he holds the door open and beckons for you to come
As we walk inside, I turn to Ellie and I make a motion like the day drinking.
He leads you into a big room, almost like a library. There's books everywhere and oddities. You see what looks to be a stuffed imp on one bookshelf. Doesn't seem to move. It's not very good taxidermy, but it looks like an imp.
What position is it in? Like what's it standing in?
It's braced
You're welcome.
with like I hate you.
You're welcome.
It's braced with like a stick that seems to go into its fundament to hold it aloft on a base. And it looks like it is thinking really hard. It's got like a finger in front of its lips, and the other is scratching its head, and its wings are outstretched. A little red guy. It doesn't seem to move. Doesn't even look that it's well stuffed. You can see the cotton ticking coming out of its eyes, or what would have been its eyes along when it was whole.
As we walk past it, I just sort of stop and I mimic the exact position that the imp is in.
There are globes hanging from the ceiling in like planetary formations to represent the heavens. There is a hat with stars, a big pointy wide-brimmed pointy hat with stars on it that's kind of flopped over on a desk. Come! I have things. I have things to show you. And he escorts you to a desk, and he begins to pull out from a drawer scrolls, and he lays them on the table. I have scrolls. I do. This is a scroll of Find Familiar. If you had a spellcaster in your group and they wanted to learn or wanted to have a little friend come and visit for a time, you could do this with this scroll here. And he taps it. This scroll it allows you to create an illusion that it doesn't make a sound. In fact, the spell is called Silent Image, but you can move this illusion to make it look like something is really there when it's not. This scroll is a it's a ritual, but you don't have to cast it as a ritual. You can cast it as a spell to summon a invisible apparition who will do your bidding. The spell is called Unseen Servant. And if you want to find this this unseen servant, you could use this spell called Detect Magic to see if there is any magic around you.
Thea looks really, really bored.
And these next set, he starts pulling out more scrolls. This spell.
Pause for just a second, Travis.
Yes.
Can I learn the spells from a spell scroll?
You can.
You take them and you can copy them down into your spell book.
Yep.
Interesting.
It costs 50
money.
gold. Yeah. Well, yeah, it costs money.
Money and time.
Yep.
This spell, this scroll will allow you to look into the minds of those around you. I call it Detect Thoughts. This spell will turn you invisible. Invisibility. And this spell will let you climb up walls and dangle from the ceiling.
I'll take it.
Spider climb.
Yes.
And I have more. I have more.
What else do you have?
He pulls out three more scrolls. This one, if there is magic, and you don't want it to be magic anymore, you can use this spell. It is Dispel Magic. And if you wanted to, I don't know, fly like a bird, you could use this scroll to fly. And this spell, and he holds it out reverently. This spell is very dangerous. I have seen many men die attempting this spell.
What is it?
If it's a cantrip, I swear.
Fireball.
Sorry.
Ellie face palms.
So, the first level spells are 75 gold pieces each. The second level spells are 200 each. And the third level spells I could part with for 325 gold pieces. I'll put these in chat for you.
I will.
Yeah, thanks.
I will take Spider Climb. So that's 200.
Yes, Spider Climb is 200.
Is anyone else getting any other scrolls?
I would. I don't know what Norman can use, so I'm not gonna say that. She won't pick something
Normic
for.
can't learn them. He can just use them if he needed to.
Yeah, we would
One
only
time.
be able to use them as a scroll. Wizards are the only ones who can copy them down and have them forever. So it's kind of a waste for the other classes to just buy scrolls.
Okay, well.
It's not if you keep them for a rainy day. But
Yeah, that's
Just-
true.
I mean,
Does
having
learning
an
the
extra
spell-
fireball.
Ow.
'cause
Sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
if
like
that's
having-
right.
having
fireballs.
a thing of
I do.
invisibility in your pocket could come in handy.
That's true.
Does learning the spell
Caleb.
expend the scroll?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Would you take 100 out of my portion in the
Yeah, the back at the party phone.
Yeah,
Are you just getting the one spell?
yeah. But I'm gonna take 80 out of, or 100 out of what I've got in my inventory, plus 100 out of what's in the party fund.
So I'm gonna lean over the counter. So, you don't get a lot of business.
No.
First travelers you've seen in a while.
Yeah. The road's been blocked, I think, and we've had orc trouble, or not orc trouble, but hobgoblin troubles, and well, I get lonely. Do you like to talk?
We would love to come
Would you like
back
to stay for
and
dinner?
visit. No,
I make a wonderful pumpkin soup.
first let's finish buying these scrolls.
Oh, more scrolls. Okay.
So we would love to be able to come back and purchase more, but not if we spend all of our gold on the first one. Maybe
yes.
we could go down a little bit.
Also, these scrolls might help us a long way towards fixing your goblin problem.
Yeah,
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I'll persuade the crap out of them.
Yeah, because I figure we need to spell magic as well.
Gotcha.
That's a 16 for me.
Well, yes, but I would love to give you a discount, but it takes a lot of concentration and materials to make these scrolls. I suppose I could.
You know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I understand that it takes a lot of time and concentration and materials, but remind me, how much time do you have to spend to gather materials and make these spells if goblins kill you? Let's see. Carry the one. Yeah, that would be no time.
Goblins are coming. Goblins? Where's goblins? I don't know.
Goblins are the least of your
Goblins ate
troubles.
my mother.
I mean, if you can get past the goblins, the dragons will get you.
I'm just gonna take the scroll and put it in my pocket while Tom is talking to what's his name.
Make a sleight of hand check with advantage because he's distracted.
Yep.
Which one are you going for?
The one that you wanted.
I want two.
Which one?
I want the dispel magic, and I need spider climb.
I'll see if I can get both.
You bought spider climb though, didn't you?
Which we hadn't exchanged money yet.
Right.
Okay.
So while he was distracted, I was just gonna see if I could. And my sleight of hand is good because I'm proficient. So that's
a
23. 23.
Holy
23.
shit!
Okay. One moment. I don't know what I should use for his stats, so I will just use this one.
Oh, I finally remembered, Travis. I have a mechanical thing I need to ask you.
Okay, give me one moment, please.
Phoebe, you're okay. Chill.
Did you say Phoebe?
No, I was talking to my kitty. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, baby. Gotcha.
Yes. Sorry, I was talking to my kitty. I said, "Baby, you're okay."
I know you were talking to your kitty. I thought you called her Phoebe. I'm like, her name is Phoebe?
I kind of
That's
knew
cute.
one.
Oh, it's still a 22. Damn, that was a nat 20. Yes, you do make a good point. I suppose I could sell them to you at cost, and I'll cut 50 gold pieces off of each one. You said you wanted the spider climb, and he goes
You know what?
to grab the.
I grab up all of them. I grab up all of them in a big pile, and I say, "You know what? Appreciate everything you do. I am glad to be working with you. You know what? I don't come back later and we will tell everyone that we know that you do such good work here, and we'll come back later and prove the rest of the wares.
But don't you want to see my potions and
Yes, we do
my...
want to see your potions, and I start putting the scrolls sort of underneath the counter for him.
They were in a desk drawer. It's his desk.
That's cool. I'm helping clean up.
Oh, okay. So you don't need any more spells? But I thought you wanted the spider climb. Here, let me find it and oh, where is it?
We
I seem to have misplaced it. Oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
How could I? Hold on.
Oh my. You know what? It's totally fine. Let's
You know
look
what?
at
I'll find it later. Let's
Okay.
here, yeah, I'll show you my potions. And he escorts you all over to a bookshelf, where you see potions of various colors and consistencies. I have here. Fuck it. I'll just put them in.
Okay.
So, Travis,
Yeah.
what's the viscosity of
Jesus.
the glue that we got?
I don't know. It's kind of sticky and gluey.
I know, but can it be diluted
Viscosity,
with
how-
water?
Yeah,
No.
No.
how thick? How
It's like a magical glue,
Think of Elmer's glue.
but like to the 1,000,000th degree.
Yeah.
I know, but you can still take a drop of it and mix it in water.
Okay. Think of a tube of super glue. Would you mix that with water?
No, but I can mix it in oil and have the same result that I'm thinking of.
What are you trying to do?
Make glue bombs.
Like throwing a sticky bomb at somebody?
Mm-hmm.
How would you mix it? You can
And,
certainly try. You can certainly try.
I would pour it into a potion bottle.
It's already in one.
No, I would take... So I have gloves on, right?
Okay.
Removable gloves.
Okay.
I take my share of the glue. I take an empty potion bottle. I take mineral oil or an oil of some sort. I add a drop of glue in there and mix it up with a cork on the bottle. And then when I throw the bottle at an enemy and it breaks, they're stuck in the glue. Or like it smashes on their leg and their legs glue together when they take a step.
I mean, you can certainly try.
It was just an idea. I was trying to think of good uses for the glue, and that's what came out.
I mean, that's unique. You could certainly try. I couldn't tell you if it's going to work or not. We'd have to roll on it.
But it's something for later for you to decide whether or not it's possible.
Oh, no, I'm going to tell you, you can certainly try. And we'll let the dice decide.
Okay.
There might be a high DC on that, but I will certainly let you try. If that is what you want to do with the most precious glue on Earth.
I mean, it's not like I'm going to be using a lot of it. It's just a couple of drops here and there.
Remind me about this glue.
It is sovereign glue. It's like once you stick it to something,
It's
nothing
stuck.
can. Yeah, it is stuck.
Wish spell stuck. Like
Pretty
you have
much.
to wish it away.
Takes another magic item called Universal Solvent, or like a wish spell
Yeah,
to
like
break you out of it.
it is sticky.
Okay.
Yes, I will allow you to do that. It would take a you'll have to roll for it to see if it works.
Anyone have an alchemist kit?
I could buy one.
that might help.
Are you planning on stirring it up, shaking it up?
Well, you wouldn't want to stir it because if you stir it with an object, that object's going to get stuck to it.
Yep.
So I more would swish rather than stir.
Shaken, not stirred.
Mm-hmm.
No, not shaken. Swished, swirled.
Shaken. Okay. Not shaken or stirred. Wow.
Because
Alright.
if you shake it, the cork's going to seal the bottle. And it's going to be harder to break. Because of pressure.
Okay,
I've thought about this a lot.
When we find you with a potion vial to your hand,
Forever. Forever.
Okay, guys. So this is what happened.
and this is how she had to roll a new character.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she could melt the glass off of her hand.
You'd melt your hand with it. And then the molten glass would still be glued to your ass.
All right, but anyway, these
Yeah,
potions.
so you've got he's got 4 common healing potions. He's got 4 greater healing potions. He's got 2 potions of fire breath. This potion, you can feed this potion to someone else, and the first one that they look at, they fall in love.
I've seen this movie too.
It is a love potion. There's 2 potions of Hill Giant Strength, which would put your strength to 21 temporarily. And there's a potion of Invulnerability.
I will take 2 of the common healing potions.
Okay. So that's 100 gold pieces, please.
Okay.
Is that coming out of yours or the bag of
It'll
holding?
come out of mine.
Okay.
Since Vay kind
So
Hey,
there's
I acquired items.
so there's 2 common left.
it helps in a pinch to have healing potions if Vay's busy.
Yeah. I think I'm good. If anyone else wants to get anything.
I'm looking. Oh man, but you guys, Ellie, invulnerable Ellie would be super,
Oh my gosh, that would
super
be so
amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my gosh. I may actually have the money for it. Oh, okay. Let me look. Okay.
If you guys want to take him over and have him talk to someone else, I could maybe swipe it. This is what happens when you make a thief a cleric.
Oh my gosh, this poor guy.
I wouldn't try it again.
He might notice.
Yeah. All right, fine. I'll let you guys pay for things with money, like chumps.
So yeah, Potion of Invulnerability is 300 gold pieces.
Okay. Because I can't remember how we divvied up the money. Because in my character sheet it says I have 658 gold.
Yeah, that's about what we have because we had all that platinum and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I think we did the math, and that's how much everybody should have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm buying that.
I just reminded the party friend because it's easier that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 75. How the hell?
Then you,
Because she put
Because yeah,
everybody
So,
should
am I-
have like.
everyone should have at least 500.
I'm trying to scroll up to see if I still have the math in here.
$600 and something, 30 something.
Yeah, I don't have it. I have the total of the stuff.
I want
that
to
you
say
found,
it
but-
was like 637.
what is the common healing potions roll for?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus what?
2.
2.
Alright. There's also the Hill Giant strength potions. They're only 75 apiece if you want those. But you're already at 20, aren't you?
Yeah,
So that doesn't do anything.
She's strong.
not really.
She's got like the Terry Crews pecs. She just makes them just like.
So he, after you get done looking at all of his potions, I have a few items that I could part with. I have a pair of boots that make you very, very hard to hear. And he shows you these beautiful leather boots with this quiet substance on the bottom. They are boots of Elvenkind. Boots of Elvenkind give you advantage on stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
Cough, cough, Ellie.
Ellie
Yeah.
could make that just a straight roll.
How much are they? How much are the boots?
They are 200 each, or 200 gold pieces.
200 each.
I was like, good
I was like, what?
Because I'll hop.
And over here, I have a robe that has many patches, and each
I'll
one
take
of these
it.
patches.
Give me,
I have
Travis.
written
I know what it is.
something
I know what it is.
inside. It is a
So-
robe of useful items.
Thea
I will take it.
reaches over, grabs it, and this guy is still pointing at each of the patches, even though he's just like still pointing out. This one does this, and this one does this.
Wait. Why are you paying so much? And I'm guessing so much less price yet. On a robe that's all patched up. There are brand new, fully intact robes like down the street. I mean.
Thea hisses at Tom. Shush.
And the last item that I have is an enchanted deck of cards.
Oh my gosh.
I lean forward. Tell me more.
When you draw a card and you place it on the ground, it becomes something else. It is a deck of
deck of
illusions.
Illusions. Oh god.
Yeah.
Too early for this.
We all got
Too
excited,
early.
Travis. We all got excited.
He's not dumb enough to give it to us a third time.
No, not. No, not.
We're gonna find it next session.
No. No, there will not be a deck of many things.
So how much for the robe of useful items?
200. Each of these is 200.
Okay. If you can knock that out of the party fund for me.
Yep.
So what kind of items does it have?
Anybody want the deck? I'll go through that and figure that out for you.
Okay.
Ellie, do you want the boots? I'll get them for you.
I mean, sure. Wait, let me see. Are we doing the whole limit on attuned items?
You can attune to 3 items.
3, so let me check and see if
The boots do not require attunement.
Oh, sweet. Then yeah, sure. Totes. Do it.
All right,
I
then yeah, I'll buy the boots for Ellie.
She's like, please, you loud person. Shh.
Tom,
Do you
Tom and
have-
and they are
Do you have multiple sets
Clang, clang,
of
clang.
those boots?
Yeah, and Tom might actually want them.
No, I'm sorry. I only have the one. I've
No,
collected
it's-
in my journeys. I did not make these myself.
Okay, no, it's fine. I was actually going to circle back if I didn't find anything with the Master Craftsman. But here and now, I don't want to buy them, so go for it.
All right.
All right, so I hand over a bag of coin.
2, 4. They're all 2s. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8.
No,
Okay,
I'm
so-
so excited. I can't wait to see what I pull out of my pocket.
All right. Roll a D100 for me.
Who?
Me.
Kitty,
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
and let me know what number you roll here.
And I just hand the boots over to Ellie.
Actually, do that 8 times. So 8 times total. And I will read out for you to type in. Because this is not going to let me copy and paste.
Okay.
All right, what was your first number?
84.
All right, that patch has 2 mastiffs behind it.
Doggos.
Peppers.
Puppers.
Let me know when you wrote that down.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my sheet. I miss what we had.
I figured this was going to be a shopping and RP episode, so I didn't think Angel would miss a whole hell
Yeah.
of a lot. But I did prep for the combat if needed.
Just in case.
Okay.
Okay, next number.
Refer to the chat.
Hello?
No, you read to me. I'm on another page.
Oh, well, hold on. I'm on another page too.
25.
25. That patch is 10 gems worth 100 gold pieces each.
Nice.
Ooh.
So patch.
Well, you just paid for this whole shopping spree right now.
Uh-huh.
Is 10.
10 gems worth 100 gold pieces each.
Next number is 2.
It's a bag of 100 gold pieces.
Nice. While they're discussing and exchanging money, is there anything on like shelves and stuff out in the display area?
Not that are for sale, no.
That's not what he asked.
That's not what I asked.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for what's on display. What is on display in the
What
shop?
is shiny?
I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
There
What is shiny?
there is a
And
it's like a
pocket size.
floppy, almost unicorn horn looking thing.
No,
rainbow colored?
no. Stop,
Um,
no. The girls are in this game, Travis.
There is the stuffed imp. You
Okay.
do see a hat with stars
Oh
on
man,
it.
if we could
that's-
steal the stuffed imp.
You see
A hat with what now?
Stars.
Stars. Okay.
hold on, I'm going to find the thing. You see what you see portraits of it looks
I'm
to be
looking-
a much younger version of this wizard dude.
I'm looking for
With
small
fab-
things like pocket-sized,
Small,
like
swipeable things.
something swipeable. Yeah.
Um,
Well, you had a list of this inventory. Just look through that.
You find some like turtle shells.
turtle shells.
Yeah, like little. They're probably about 6 inches long and about 4 inches wide. Turtle
interesting.
shells. They're empty. There's no turtle in them. Looks like
It
they've
is
been cleaned
a
out and
empty
dried.
house.
You find there's a bunch of books about different subjects. Some of them are in different languages. You find little bits of fluff. You're not real sure. Make an investigation check for me.
Okay, I'll investigate while you search for the things I might find.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I don't see shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a
this
crit
room
fail.
is very dusty and it doesn't seem to be a whole lot here. I mean, nothing looks interesting.
Turtle shells.
All right. He is obviously distracted discussing which patches are which. You do manage to get 4 dried hollow turtle shells.
Really gonna hope they're special. Now, so
You can turn them into maracas.
because okay, one second here. We're looking at stuff. All right. Because I caught they eyeing the stuffed imp more than once. I'm gonna try to swipe that. Would you like me to roll that with disadvantage since
It
I've already
is
set them.
right above the shelf with the potions on it, which is like right beside the guy. Do you really want to
Don't do that.
Do you want to do this?
He might not
At
stop the
least,
rope.
at least wait until we finish our transactions before you piss them off.
Or come back tonight and steal it.
I love it so much.
All right, I'm not going to act, but it is really obvious that I'm contemplating. Like I am staring down the stuffed imp. And
Ellie like sees him and she's just like makes the angry mom face. Don't you do it?
like my tongue is kind of sticking out to the side, like I'm really concentrating. Like
They also, Tom is contemplating this and turns and gives a little shrug, like,
So patch number 8.
yeah, 8.
8 is another bag of 100 gold pieces.
I was like, bag of holding?
with 100 gold pieces in it.
Bag of 100 gold pieces.
It's a bucket of bags of sacks of gold.
74.
You have a rowboat.
Sweet.
Nice.
12-foot long rowboat.
A folding boat?
Rowboat.
Okay.
Just a rowboat, and we only get to use it the once. Or it's you can't fold it back up.
You'd have to
Yeah.
take it with you.
You can't fold it back up and put it back in the patch.
36.
A wooden ladder is 24 foot long. Another patch holds a pit. I don't care if you rolled that or not. I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
Like
Is a cube
Looney Tunes?
10 feet on a side. It's a 10-foot cube which you can place on the ground within 10 feet of you.
It's a
You can throw a hole in the ground.
it's
like Looney
a portable
Tunes?
hole. It's a
Yeah.
portable hole, yes.
Oh my
That's-
god!
You will have to carry on yourself. Put it in the bag of. It destroys the.
It's not a portable hole. It's just a pit.
Oh, okay.
So you can just place it on the ground and it's there. You can't pick it back up. You have made a hole in the ground.
77.
77. You have a spell scroll containing one spell of 1st to 3rd level. Let me see what that would be. One spell of 1st to 3rd level. 1st, 2nd, 3rd. I'm just going to go up and down this thing here and stop on this one. You have a spell scroll of Find Steed. You can summon
Okay.
a horse.
And then do I get one more patch since I rolled them?
So that was 77. And then
20.
20. Let me go back to here. I have to find the robe again. Pardon me. Ah, yes. You have an iron door. It is up to 10 feet wide and 10 feet high. It's barred on one side of your choice, which you can place in an opening that you can reach. It conforms to fit the opening, attaching and hinging itself.
Could this be placed on an area without opening? Because, for example, if she were in a cage, could she apply this to the wall of the cage?
I will
And
say
create
yes.
the door?
I will
Okay.
say yes. You can create a door with it.
Awesome.
It says it's to place in an opening that you can lock, that you can basically lock yourself in somewhere. I will allow making a creating a door with it
Cool.
where no door existed before.
Knock 3 times.
But once placed, it is permanent.
Okay.
Did anybody want the deck?
I don't.
I may circle back for the deck. I want to see what the. I don't anticipate I'll find much
Okay.
for Tom at the Master Smith, but hell, I might.
All right. Uh, that, I'm so glad you came. Again, I have pumpkin soup if y'all would like to stay for lunch. It is so
No,
good
thank
to have
you.
company
We
again.
all had to get on our way and prepare for the oncoming attack, so we can
What?
protect your life.
Attack.
Oh
Was-
no, I mean no attack. What attack?
Attack.
What are you talking about? Nothing. We need to do things that have nothing to do with an attack. But hey, maybe if
Are we under
we
attack?
wind up. No. Look
Make
at
a
all the shiny
deception
gold
check.
we just got.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Deception. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 15.
Huh. Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, but hey, look at all that shiny gold you just got from us. Maybe if we wound up back here sometime in the future, you might remember all this business and maybe give us a bit of a discount. But for now, we must
Hey,
away.
hey,
Yeah.
did you see my friend? And he
What friend?
points to the imp. This was, shit, I forget his name. Farfin Schnitzel.
Farfenschnitzel.
Yes.
Okay.
He was my friend for a long time.
How much do you want for Farfenschnitzel? Farfenschnitzel. That guy.
My friend?
Yes, your friend. He could be our friend too.
Uh,
My friend.
well, he hasn't been talking much lately.
It's okay. I don't like talking to friends.
I'm afraid I couldn't part with him. He's more of a good memory for me. He
How
was
much
the last
memories
friend
were?
that I had.
Let me ask you this: like, where is all the gold that he just collected?
Put it in his pocket.
In his pocket. Fuck. Never mind. Okay. Bye.
Okay, well I hope to see you again soon. It's not every day that two lovely ladies and a cat walk into my shop, or my house, or anywhere.
Wow.
Bye.
Compliments the ladies. Just calls me a cat. Well, I can see why you don't get business.
Thea pulls on Tom's tail. Come on. Don't be a brat.
Oh, I'm sorry. 3 lovely ladies and a cat. It was a pleasure. And
Very much so. Thank you.
He lets you out the door.
So when they get like back to the rooms, Thea's like, "Hey, Vay, can I have the scrolls, please?"
And I just sort of look around and hand them over.
Okay.
I have
you
to
wanted to
spell
check out
magic.
the smithy as well?
I know
So
Tom did.
not only did you get the spells for free, but you walked out of there with more money than you had, so you technically got paid to take them.
This is true. I got 1,000 gold out of that.
No, minus what we spent.
No, I mean I got 10 jewels worth 100 apiece.
Right. So that's 1,000 minus the 800 that we spent at that shop.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
but
she
on
So
has
my
all
first
the
set.
balance is
You
like
don't know that
200.
she got any money on those. Or yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
did. He was saying that out loud. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying hey, reimburse people. I'm just saying the balance of what you spent versus what you got is about 200.
Yeah.
200 gold. But yeah, Kabins.
Meow, meow. I have another 3rd level spell.
Cool.
Can that be cast as a ritual?
Find steed. Is that what you're looking at?
No, to spell
oh,
magic.
To spell magic. No, it's a spell. It's not a ritual.
I isn't it showing up?
So, are we headed to the smithy, or what are y'all doing?
I want to, because we had a master smith and anybody else that we wanted to visit.
Oh wait.
There was a general good and a druid.
And there was a temple as well, a shrine of Lathander.
Oh yeah, I would like to stop by the temple just whenever we have a moment.
Sure. The temple is on the way to the shrine, or to the smith.
Sure.
Okay, we'll go stop by church, and I'll be bored while she talks to her. This is Tom speaking. This isn't me. Tom.
Yeah, I know.
You
I know.
enter the shrine, and it is a shrine of Lathander, the god of dawn and rebirth. There you see one cleric in robes, and he has two younger acolytes who are helping him to clean the temple and make sure everything is well dusted, and the candles are ever burning.
I'm sort of like dragging my feet like an impatient child who's been dragged to church. This better not be one of those places where I have to take off my shoes, because I am not doing that.
It's like taking a child. Are there any books around? Can I see?
There don't seem to be any books out here. This looks to be more like the temple of worship. There's a stained glass wall with the pictures of the sun and shining down on a sprouting field of flowers. There are pews that seem to be empty at this hour.
Bio.
Okay.
I was about to ask her stuff. Okay, never mind.
If there are no books, it just looks like an empty place. Do you guys want healing here, but otherwise good.
Vey, make a religion check.
Ooh, that's a 17. So
Ellie, make a religion check for me as well, please.
Okay.
Because you would have an idea as well, I think.
That is a 13.
Okay. Vey, as you think about it, they did tell you that they could they would have healing services here if you asked nicely and made a donation. It's very possible that the clerics here could help you and Ellie to heal Prattle's wing.
I mentioned that to the group. But Kitty's gone, and she's the only one who really does that.
Yeah.
I think everyone else is sort of, yeah, sure.
Do y'all want to give it a shot?
Faye really doesn't want to give a, I mean, how well off does this temple look?
The temple looks pretty nice. The town around it has been, relatively. It's not a rundown shithole, but it's not a wealthy place by any means. It's a small trading town.
Boop.
Second.
Sophia,
Yes.
Vey realized, and remembered from the talking with Kellen, the halfling bartender innkeeper, that these clerics here offer healing services for a price,
Yeah.
and with their aid, and the aid of Ellie and Vey as well, they might be able to heal Prattle's wing
Yes.
for a donation to the church.
Okay.
Is that something y'all would like to do?
Yes.
Yes.
Prattle would be so excited. Oh my god, they're going to heal my wing!
Wait, I don't want to make a donation, so. Anyone else?
Ellie, do you want to help?
Sure.
Oh, you're gonna, you're gonna help me with my wing. I will love you forever and ever, and I promise I won't spit no more hot rocks in your hands.
Mhm.
And he gives you just baby puppy dog eyes. Or puppy dragon eyes.
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to the priest.
Prattle walks up right behind you.
Prattle, stay back with you.
Okay. And he keeps walking behind you.
Prattle, come here. She's gotta go talk to the nice people so they'll heal your wing.
I want to talk to him too.
You can talk to them while they're healing you.
Okay. And he
But
sits
you have
down.
to wait here with me. And then she begins to tell him all about the patches on her robe.
He walks back to you and sits. And as you're talking, he's slowly inching back into the temple.
She tickles his tail.
I use thaumaturgy to close the doors. And
It
I'm gonna
slams
walk
on
up
his
to the
tail.
priest.
Ah!
No, I have his tail in my hand.
I know, and this door slammed on it.
How?
Cause the
It's in my hand, like
yeah,
in my
and he's on
lap.
one side of the door, and you're on the other side of the door, and the door closed on his tail.
Oh dear God. I'm gonna go talk to the priest.
At this point, they're alarmed. What was that sound?
An irritant.
Oh, Ellie's in there with her, so yeah.
Hello, my name is Brother Durney. How can I help you?
Ellie.
We potentially would require some healing services.
Ah, I can do this. What kind of healing do you need? I don't see any obvious wounds. Are you okay?
Just emotionally, it's fine.
We all get those from time to time. It is the times we live in, is it not?
Yeah, no, don't go deep
Strange
into it. Okay,
times.
it's fine. It's fine. Okay.
You should probably walk outside with us.
Yeah, come with us. Oh, also, how much of a donation would you require potentially for these healing services?
It's to heal a.
Depends on the healing needed.
Okay.
Obviously,
We'll get a
some
quote.
materials are more.
Yeah. We'll get a quote and see if we can afford it.
Okay.
We'll see if it's within our budget.
Certainly. I lead on.
Okay.
By this time, Thea has opened the door, grabbed Prattle, pulled him back inside, kisses his boo-boo.
Why
She
did
kisses
this
his-
doors? Oh.
Prattle, you were told not to follow Vey, and you did it anyway.
But I wanted to meet the man.
Yes, but you have to be patient.
Okay.
Now come
I'm
here
sorry.
and let me... You're the one who went through the door. and Vay shut the door.
Why did you pull my tail into the door?
I was trying. I thought you were
That
closer to me.
That was not nice, Mom.
I'm sorry, Prattle. I thought you were closer to me. I was going to tickle you. And she tickles him under his arm.
He farts.
Yes.
We're
I'm
spending
sorry.
money on this thing.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pull your tail and your tail to get smashed, okay?
A puff of smoke came out when he farted.
It did.
My gosh.
Out of his butt. That's okay. I forgive you. Just don't slam the door on me again. That hurted.
I know. I'm sorry. So out come Vay and Ellie and the priest, and they kind of just look. They're like, okay, what are we healing?
Hi! 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 I'm Prattle. What's your name?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, a dragon.
Yes, this is what we're dealing with.
Interesting. I'm Brother Derny. And you have a broken wing, my son.
No, he's more my son. But yes, he does.
I can be his son too.
This
You
is
don't
true.
know, Mom. And yeah, that's me, Hobgoblin. He hit me with a stick over and over again, and my friend Vay, I love her. She helped me, and she made it quit hurting, but it don't work right.
I think it got healed in the wrong position or something.
Yeah, I think you did cure wounds, and so like the wounds healed up, but the bone didn't quite set.
Yeah, we'd have to re-break it.
Yeah.
Real quick to offer that solution.
There's like, I volunteer as tribute.
Sorry. No, no, but that is generally what you do when your bone heals in the wrong position.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do what?
Prattle's. Thea says, Prattle, you want it better? Sometimes things have to hurt to get better.
No, don't hurt me again. I don't want to bite you. Last time somebody hurt me, I bit them, and their leg fell off, and then they died, and I was so sad.
We will get you something to bite, okay? Thea looks at the priest. You have
anything.
Prattle.
Yeah.
If it hurts, and so you don't scream, I'll get you a nice big log you can chomp on. Something so you can distract yourself from pain.
Oh, a log? Who wants to eat a log?
I didn't say you had to eat it.
What about a frog?
I don't have a big enough frog.
I'm gonna go and find something that'll stand up to chomp on while we're doing this.
Alright, make an investigation check.
Investigation 13.
Okay. It takes you a little while.
I'm fine with that.
You do find hanging from a hook over in the market. You do find a dried cowhide that you think you could probably fold up a few times, and it would make a pretty good leather bite thing. Doesn't seem to be anybody watching it currently, though.
I'll just start taking it down. I'll try and do it stealthily, but if someone
Okay,
notices me.
make just a straight stealth check for me.
Ooh, that's a natural 17. 24.
Yeah, you managed to take it down and slip back into the shadows.
And
So
go back to the
nobody
temple.
sees it missing at this point.
I'll start folding it as I'm walking up, and I'll hand it to Thea. This should be good for him to chomp on.
Here you go, Prado. There's something for you to bite down on that will probably be interesting.
He holds open his mouth.
She places it in gently. Mm-hmm. Bite down hard. Okay, look at me. And I distract him, and they break his wing.
And I'm gonna cast silence.
Thank you.
That is brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. Okay, so
But why? I mean,
so Thea,
Because
he's sitting
yelling.
there talking to you. And then nothing.
You
See
see,
his lips trying to move, or they're moving, and his gums are kind of flapping as he's chomping down onto the cowhide. As the three of them take his wing and re-break it. You see the surprise and pain and horror in his eyes as the
but then they automatically start putting it back into place and healing, right?
no, because it's in silence. As his eyes roll out and fire emits from his jaw, torching the leather. It's still intact. He's still biting into it, but you do have to.
we set the wing.
You actually you set the wing, and his facial end is in the silence, but his wing end, you managed to place the spell just perfectly enough that his wing end is not in the silence. And the three of you concentrating well. I need Vey make a wisdom check, just a straight wisdom check.
Mm-hmm.
The
Straight
two
wisdom
acolytes-
is 21.
Okay. The two acolytes will make 2. And Ellie, I can't think of your name. Go ahead and make a charisma check for me.
Okay.
I think of all of her names.
That's a 19.
Nice.
Okay.
The good rolls.
And then the cleric himself. Oh, well, no, that didn't work.
Goodness. 1d2.
Yeah. So between all of you, concentrating on your healing magics, flowing into this little guy's arm, or into his wing, you do see the bone begin to set. The bruises that had already formed begin to fade, and you see the wing begin to move on its own. He is healed.
Awesome. And at that point, I have to go, guys, because I have to go pick up my sister.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I guess we can go ahead and call it here with a healed up dragon.
Yay!
Did anybody? I know Thea didn't want to go, or didn't need to go really. Do y'all still want to go take a look at the?
Yeah, y'all can continue on. I just
smithy?
have to go. I'm not interested in the smithy anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right.
No, I wanted to go to the city.
Okay.
Bye,
Yeah.
Kitty. Drive safe.
Will do.
So she takes Prattle off to go find something to eat and comfort him, and he is going to going to start to try to fly for the first time, with her, while everyone else, the Brother Durney looks at you and, well, that was a first. I've never handled a dragon before.
Do you want one for your temple?
No, he seems like the talkative sort. I think y'all should. I don't think I can handle him. But the healing, if you want to make a donation, it would be most welcome. But that is, I will leave the amount up to you.
What do you think? I'm talking to the group.
Yeah.
Party funds we have mostly is Kitty's money. There's 480 gold. I'm sorry, 300.
Okay, so maybe
We could do like 50. Then
yeah, 50 sounds good.
Okay.
And what
So
is
I'll
it usually like tax times 2
yeah.
something?
So you hand him 50 gold?
Yeah, I
Do
have.
we get a tax deduction for this?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a slip for this so I can fill it out.
I'm not sure what you're speaking. We don't do.
It's fine. It's fine.
But may the light of the thunder ever shine on your path and light your way.
Sure.
And they go back into the temple, and you make your way to the smithy.
Oh, we have a giant tooth gauntlet we can sell too. Oh man, we should sell it to that weird dude. I
Yeah.
totally forgot we had that.
So you're here. You are here at this building. That's the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm wrong. That's not it. The temple is way over here. So you pass the smithy on the way to the temple, and now you're backtracking back to the smithy.
Yep.
So even before you get to it, you hear the sound of hammers and anvils, or a hammer and an anvil, and the clanging of metal. As you get closer, you see a shirtless dwarf with a really short beard. He is just thick with muscle. He's wearing pants, but nothing above the waist. As he is sweating, he seems to be a little soot-stained from coal or ash, and he is pounding some iron. You're not real sure. It might be a blade of some sort. Seems to be early on in the process.
I guess we'll just walk in. Yeah.
Okay. Welcome. Give me just a moment. I'll be right with you. Just have to hit this a few more times. Please, feel free to go in and browse the shop. I'll be in there in just a moment. As he continues to pound the blade in front of him. So you go in the shop, you see he has racks of weapons. There are swords, there are knives, there are daggers. There's some metal armor. You see some leather armor on these almost mannequin tops, or headless mannequins, just busts to hold the armor up. what are you in particularly looking for here? Or what are you looking around for?
I would like to look at the daggers. I wonder if there's one super intricate and carved,
Okay.
if it just looks cool.
They are all fine dwarf make. Some of them are just plain, but they look of good craftsmanship. They look very sharp. Um, there are a pair of daggers that are carved with intricate designs into the blade and the hilt. Um, it's more like squiggly,
More for like just
more.
design.
Yeah, it's design instead of function. Um, although these also look to be very functional daggers. Um, they are matching sets. It's not a particular design of anything specific, as it is just line work,
Mhm.
just etched into the blade and the pommel.
How on display are they?
Um, they are the daggers are laid out on a table, um, with like a fur cover over the table, and the two all the daggers are laid out except for the two that are carved or that are intricate. They are stabbed crossways, so like crossing in front of each other in an X, into a piece of a tree stump or a piece of log.
Yeah, all right. Anyone else want to look at something? I mean,
you see similar to those. You see a scimitar elsewhere in the room. Also, with the same style of design on the blade. There is a long sword. You see a great axe. It's double bladed, one of these gigantic axes with these double heads on each side. Finely carved. The wooden base handle is inlaid with silver and gold, and it runs all the way down in like a hex or like one X's of silver and gold laying on top of each other all around the handle of this thing. Very fine craftsmanship. And you see a spear, also of the same make. A very fine spearhead. It's probably about the head itself is probably about 3 foot long. And then the staff or the wooden handle is probably another 5 foot. So it's an 8 foot long spear, also intricately decorated. I see you're eyeing my weapons. I put a lot of work into those. You know, there you are. These are the ones that are super sharpened. These are my best metal. I got this metal from the Star Metal Hills to the north. So, nobody's been up that way in a while. So the ingredient I used in my steel is very rare, but it makes for fine weapons. And
Tom's rolling his eyes.
insight check.
Okay, make an insight check.
That's a 13 plus Insight, so 18.
The dude is being honest. You can tell just from looking at these that something is definitely different in the steel, and it seems to have produced a finer quality of weapon.
Okay, cool.
He points out some armor that he's made with this same steel. There is a suit of splint mail. There are 2 suits of studded leather.
Ooh.
And a suit of scale mail. And he points out a shield that he has made as well.
The armor, it's just regular studded leather?
No, it's +1. All of these are
Interesting.
+1 weapons and armor.
Okay.
They're not considered magical. They don't have any magical properties, so the damage type would still be considered slashing, piercing, whatever. But it would still give you a +1 to your attack roll and damage rolls.
So studded leather, eh?
Yeah, there's 2 sets.
Okay. How much for the studded leather?
My armors I couldn't part with for less than 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
As
Okay.
I said, the metal I used to make these
This
very
is
rare, and I can't get it anymore.
I turn to Tom and I'm sort of stage whispering. I'm like, this is the first place we've been to. It's the first town we've stopped in. I kind of feel like we could find better stuff.
Yeah, me too. Plus, I don't know how much metal there is in leather armor, but yeah, you know, you're absolutely.
The
Tell you what, you have any?
studs are quite. There's quite a few studs in this armor. It holds it all together. It gives it the extra oomph. And you won't find finer work anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
At least not for my prices.
Yeah, the prices are super great.
I think, or I make a show of consideration while jingling my rather heavy purse. Perhaps not. Do you have bracers?
No, what you see
No?
is what I have. I can make you a set of bracers, but I would need time.
Mm-hmm.
And, as I said, I'm out of the special metal, so they would just be normal.
Oh, well, normal
You don't
braces
look
I
like
can
a
get
cat
anyway.
who likes normal, who would settle for anything less than the best.
Yeah, which is why I'm surprised we're stopping here.
One shouldn't stop here.
Ellie
That's
says,
confrontational.
Ellie's gonna step in, and she pulls out her maul. She's out of curiosity. Just in your professional opinion, what do you think of this? Not for sale, just out of curiosity. And she puts them all down on the table.
He goes to pick it up, and he can't lift it. Well, that's strange.
She's very strong. We understand. You can't miss the workout days, man. Arm day is important.
Oh, nope, sorry. Just got it at the wrong angle. And he lifts it up, and he hoists it. He's looking at it. This is very nice. He eyes it for... You see him study it in silence for about a minute.
I'm watching his face.
Ellie is also watching.
He seems... not entranced. He seems very... amazed. I've never seen its like. Where did
He
you
seems
find
pretty
this?
well distracted.
It's gonna be one of those games. Okay. So
Sorry.
yeah, he is a little distracted. Sure.
No, because that's kind of dumb. But, however,
We just got here, you guys.
yeah, I know. I'm not gonna steal. I'm not gonna steal from every shop.
Just some of them.
Yeah, just some. Well, you know what? I kind of want to steal from this guy more than I wanted to steal from the other guy because this guy's an asshole.
This is true.
You're sitting here shit talking him
Maybe
fair.
you
and
shouldn't
shit
stop.
talking in his work. Well, fine. If you think you can find better elsewhere, maybe you shouldn't have stopped here.
Uh, um. Okay.
I'll give
Oh,
you
yeah,
2,000 gold for it, and your choice of anything in the shop.
Not for sale.
It's and he hands it back to you. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. It doesn't seem to be steel. It's definitely not the star metal. I've never seen anything quite like it. Can I ask where you acquired it?
I happened upon it.
Interesting. That is a story I'd like to hear. What's the story worth to you?
She's taken.
Faye's like, no.
Back.
Even if she is, anyway. What's the story worth to you?
What are you willing to give for it?
What do you want?
What did you guys want, buddies?
I believe Tom wanted some of the armor.
Mm,
And
would you be willing to give up the studded leather armor for that story?
I couldn't give
Or
it up.
for at least a
I'd,
discount.
I'd take 200 gold off of it.
Okay, obviously you don't want the story that much.
Come on, it's not like I mine this stuff myself. I didn't get this shit for free either.
Who minds it for you?
Well, my family up in Gauntlgrim used to, but I haven't heard from them in about a year and a half. That's the last time I got a shipment.
well,
You cut off Jason. I think you were saying something.
sorry, what?
I think you cut off. You said well, and then it cut off.
Oh yeah, I was speaking like the entire time. Yeah, we are actually on travels trying to fix some kerfuckery. We might
That is the official
find our way.
That is the.
Huh? Did I cut out again?
No.
No, you're good. Sorry.
Okay. We're trying to fix some kerfuckery. In fact, that's why we wanted said equipment to stop people like yourself from dying. But we might make our way up to where was it that your family was?
Gauntlgrim.
Gauntlgrim. How far is Gauntlgrim from here?
Oh, that road to the west, that leads west and into the forest. If you keep going along it, eventually you'll come to Gauntlgrim.
Hey,
Was our
Norman,
trade
are you
route.
from Gauntlgrim?
Do what?
I said, hey, Norman, are you from Gauntlgrim?
No, but I'll show you on the map where it is. He
You're good.
So, ta-da, ta-da. Okay, so we are in the north. The road that you came from leads. Well, now my thing's being stupid. Leads this direction up through the Star Meadow Hills and into Gontal Grim. I will reveal. It's way up here.
Okay, so on the other side of the woods, essentially.
Look, I'm not saying we're going to take a direct route, but we're likely to wind up to come across it sometime in the near future. Now, if we were to make it a point to look into what happened to your family, what's
And your
that?
shipment.
Mm-hmm. Possibly reconnect you with your supply of this precious metal?
And also
Unfortunately,
the
I
family
can't give
who
you an idea of. We believe, everyone thinks, or we're pretty sure at least, that the creature Marr has taken the city.
Oh, then you might.
Marr as the crazy guy who magic shop. Marr, that guy's Marr.
No.
The guy with the bag.
You haven't heard of Marr? And
No, yeah, I clearly I have, and I'm dicking with you.
About 2 years ago, some man or creature showed up over Neverwinter on a dragon.
Dragon, you say?
He burned part of the city with the dragon burned part of the city, and as everyone clambered out into the street to bring fight back to the dragon, they say that Marr just lifted his hands and the dead began to pour forth from the ground, from the crypts everywhere. Neverwinter was overrun. He took Neverwinter, and then his forces spread. Now most of the north is silent. Nothing goes in, nothing comes out. Those that have ventured towards Gontalgrim or Neverwinter, or even Mirabar, they don't come back. God knows what's going on out there. We've not heard any word. I have not heard from my family or any of the dwarves. It is if they've all
Been put into a bag and thrown into a river.
God, I hope not. I see you've been talking to that wizard.
Yeah, we passed by.
Yeah, he's a little nuts. He talks to a stuffed imp, and he carries it everywhere with him. That crazy old coot is just that, crazy. But I think he has a point, that Marr has done something to the dwarves. He's done something to everyone up there.
Normic isn't here, but at this point I would be sort of worriedly glancing at him.
Yeah,
Well,
Normic is not here? Normic's not with you? Or is he?
Well, Angel is what I meant. Angel's not here.
Okay. So yeah,
But-
Normic is there, and he chimes in. Has there been any word from where is it? From the Mithril Hall? We don't have many traders that go up that direction, but I'm sure they're safe. It's a little way. It's farther from. Surely, sure. I don't know. I'm sorry. Tell me, why have you come to town?
There's a lot going on. We're trying to clear the road, keep attacks from happening, keep people from dying, things like that.
You know, the huge.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you decide that you do want to buy something, please definitely come back. I'm sorry I'm not able to do much on my price. It is... Times are hard, and I've got to make a living somehow.
I'm curious what use you think your armor will do on the racks here, instead of on the bodies of those who need it, but that is, of course, your choice. And she picks up her maul, twirls it, and puts it back into its holster.
It may not do much good now, but surely somebody will come along that can...
If there's
can
time.
afford it. Time.
Like I said, we're trying to prevent attacks on towns, villages.
Marr has never come this far south.
I never said anything about Marr.
The hobgoblins, they've been a nuisance, but I don't expect them to be much trouble.
Yeah, people don't expect a lot of things. I didn't expect to almost get frozen to death by a white dragon. That was new.
That was a unique experience.
Wait, a dragon?
Yep.
Where did you see a dragon?
Oh, he was chilling with his hobgoblin.
Not far from here, in fact. Headed this way.
It's quite a tale.
Marr.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Oops.
Or you know what? That's not really persuasion. Make just a straight charisma check.
Who?
You.
Okay. That is a straight 18.
It's a nat 18?
No, a natural 15.
15, okay.
A natural 15, and I got nothing to add.
Okay. Tom, why don't you go ahead and make a charisma check for me as well?
You got it.
Because you said they're coming this way.
Oh man, both of us 15.
15s. Alright. They're coming this way.
That's a 30 total.
Where do you see this dragon? He's looking a little concerned now.
Look, don't panic yourself. I'm just saying that would be why we need the army, to protect people, to help stop things like that. Don't work yourself up into a panic. It'll be fine.
Fine.
Out of the
I'll give it to you at cost.
out of,
I can do the armor, and this is again it's my cost.
mm-hmm.
The armor I can do for 500. The weapons, I can cut it down to 2.
That's a lot more reasonable.
That's my straight cost, man. I can't.
No.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
I believe him.
Yeah.
Like Tom believes him. I cut that shit in half, yo. Yeah, I'll take the studded leather.
Plus
Okay, so that's 500 gold for the studded.
Yep. I'm taking that out of my inventory.
What are you wearing, Ellie?
I am wearing.
You're wearing chain, aren't you?
I think, but I changed recently because I got the mithril.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Come on, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you.
It was a mithril chain shirt, wasn't it, though?
Give me 2 seconds and I will find it. Yes, chain shirt.
Okay, so that's our AC 16?
Mhm.
Okay, the splint mail with the +1 should be AC 18.
Okay. I do like that AC 18. So how much was it?
500?
Okay. If I can get a little bit from
the party fund.
yeah, I can maybe cover like 200, and then
add. How much did we say the split was from the the castle? Was it 650 something?
yeah, 658.
Okay, add another 658 to the bag of holding party fund from what's his face? Bacchus.
Okay, so 9. 990. So we have 900.
Yeah, and we still have all those gems and stuff, right?
Yes,
we should.
You do.
Okay. So yeah. Okay, in that case, would you mind if I did like 150 for mine? And then the rest from party?
Uh-huh. Yeah, so 150, so it's 500.
350. Okay.
Yeah, so
350. You have a set of splint mail.
Okay.
Your hammer, you don't really need anything else. Does anybody else want a weapon? There's a scimitar, a longsword, great axe, spear, and a pair of daggers. And a shield. There's a shield in there too. That's a +1 shield.
I can't use the shield if I have them all, so.
But you could use a shield and a longsword.
Yes, but it's my maul.
True. Very true.
What is a scimitar is a martial weapon, or is it?
Yeah, scimitar is a martial weapon, but it is finesse.
I'm not proficient.
Okay.
I'm proficient in simple weapons, specifically longsword and short sword.
That the
longsword you could is there.
That +1 is to.
That's not the.
You're breaking up, Jake.
Really? How about now?
Yeah, you're good.
Is that +1 to attack roll or damage?
Both.
Oh.
Yeah. How much is the longsword?
And the spear is also a +1, and it is it's a simple weapon.
How much is the longsword?
They're both 200.
Okay, cool. So I will go ahead and purchase the longsword. They're pretty and super designed because they. All right, so I'll hand over 2 gold for that.
One memento. Where the is my studded leather? There it is. Why does it put that? Okay.
Do it as a studded leather +1.
Yeah.
Or you can just use your existing studded leather and write in +1.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out because we put my AC at 18, and I don't know why. It has something to do with my class features, but the way we put it, it's studded leather AC 18. I don't. But whatever. I'll just put +1.
Hold on, let me pull you up.
Yeah.
Hey Travis, if we're gonna stop here, I'm probably gonna hop off.
Yeah, let's go ahead and kill it here.
Okay.
But yeah, you got your weapons, and we'll pick it up next week.
Okay, I'm gonna go out and take the other set of +1.
12 plus Dex +1 because of one of my class features. Okay, that's why. So I'm just gonna put that another.
Okay,
We'll
night
put that at
y'all.
+2.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Hey, Chocho.
So yeah, change that +1 to a +2 then,
Okay, yeah.
and then right in beside the studded leather armor, just write a +1 there.
Cool.
Oh yeah, it's from Dual Wielder. That's your feat.
Okay, that's why that was. Okay, so my AC now is at 19. So I have Frostbringer. I'm down to 210 gold. I really want to spend that on a +1 weapon. Kind of.
I did.
It's probably worth it. The
Yeah,
scimitar is the one that you can use in your offhand if you wanted to. You could use the spear. Both are D6. The spear is versatile though, and it would be a D8 if you swung it in your as a two-hander.
But it's a D6 one-handed.
Yeah. D6 +1 because it's +1.
So D7.
D6 +1.
It would it would essentially be giving me a D7.
No, you roll the D6
Or
and then you add
a
one to
D9.
it.
Or the D6, D7. Right. Sorry, what?
You roll your D6 and then you add 1 to whatever you rolled.
Right. What am I talking about?
So if you
D7?
rolled a 6, you rolled a 7. You have 7.
Right. The rapier is a D8.
Hold on a second.
Yep.
I'll be right back. Phone.
Yep.
Yeah, baby.
Mic off.
He's getting scolded.
That's great.
Mic
Oh.
off. Mic off.
The scimitar, which is
Mic
really
off.
the only
Mic off.
that I could have alongside my frostband, my nice magical weapon from last game, is doing less damage potentially than my rapier, but a slightly better chance to hit.
Yeah, I bought it. I bought the +1 longsword.
Okay. Even I take it, odds I don't. That's an even. Okay. So potentially a 7. This is potentially an 8. +5. Why is this +5? Because it's my dex, that's why. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-dum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-dum.
Oh yeah, I need to update my armor too.
I'm already kind of beastly.
Mic on.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
So, did
what?
you decide if you wanted to buy anything else?
Yeah. Aside from the scimitar, what martial weapons did you have?
Scimitar, longsword, which she bought the longsword, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a scimitar, great axe, and spear. That's all the weapons that are left, and a shield.
And a shield. Okay. Well, I would need something to go with my offhand because my primary hand has the frost brand from last game.
You probably want a scimitar then. You probably want that scimitar.
I'm thinking, and it's potentially 1 less damage than my rapier, but 1 more chance to hit.
Right.
Plus 1 chance to hit. So it's sort of. Does that balance really? I don't think it does.
I think it does.
I think it does. It gives you just that little bit of extra.
You know what? Screw it. Yeah. I'm knocking myself down to 10 gold. A whopping
My
10
God.
gold to
Nice.
get the scimitar. Okay.
We
Mic
do have a
on.
bag of holding full of jewels.
We do.
Yeah. Do.
And you will have much more opportunities to, make some money.
Mic off.
Yep. And Kitty just got a robe that's. It might as well the pockets have just been filled with gold.
Pretty damn well it was.
Yeah.
I would like to sell. I really do, just to clean up my inventory, really. A short sword.
I think we pretty much took this guy for all we had. Maybe it was the general store or something next. And stuff.
Okay. Yeah, really, just to get rid of the thing in my inventory is all I wanted. I don't care if I sell it here or the general store. Thank you. You've been a tremendous help.
Mic on.
I'm
The
glad
items
you
you
have
have-
been of service. I'm sorry
And
I
we will
wasn't
try to
able
put
help
your-
anymore.
We will
No.
try to put your fine craftsmanship to good use and kill some dragons.
Yeah, and your people in Gauntlgrim, what were their names?
I'm not sitting in front of the computer at the moment. Yeah.
You're good. You're
But
good.
yeah, he tells you his family's name.
All right, we'll keep.
If you bring any word, I would love to hear of it.
Mhm.
Maybe
Yep.
I can make you something special.
Yeah. And if we come across any special material, we know where to bring it.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
would be amazing.
I give a nod and start.
All right.
And I guess that's it.
Yeah, then we'll go ahead and call it here, and we'll pick it back up next week.
Sounds good. And
Alrighty.
next week we get to pick up Out of the Abyss, which I have planned. I'm still. I need to play Out of the Abyss.
Right?
We just started getting into the good stuff.
I'm free on Sunday. I don't think Angel
Angel.
is not. No.
Yeah, Angel is going to be sleeping because they have to be at the airport at 4.
Yeah.
So.
And then she's in
Oh
church
yeah,
in the
that's
morning,
right.
so-
Here's just trip.
Yeah.
So I found a lot of interesting cakes and shite at HEB. I didn't buy it yet. I want to go tomorrow. Because sticking it in my fridge for overnight might just not work. I'm considering, yeah, because it's. I want to get something Kitty will like because it's her birthday and all that good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit. The Oreo ice cream cake, the cookies and cream ice cream cake, I think is something that all the girls would like.
Yeah.
So I may land on. There was some really fancy, like, pretty cakes that look tasty. I don't know. I'll see what I bring tomorrow. There's gonna be plenty of stuff. Oh, I have this idea. So, when I was in Corpus, my buddy made some jalapeno popper. Rather, his girlfriend made some jalapeno poppers. But
Mic
what
off.
he did is she
I'm just
fried
gonna
up some.
pop
Huh?
in and good night. I love you guys.
Yeah.
My God.
Good night,
Bye.
Mercy.
Night.
Night, Mercy. She fried up
Mic
some.
off.
She got like a tube of ground sausage. Like
Mic on.
it looks like a tube of ground beef, ground beef, only it's ground sausage. Fried that up and then mixed mix
Mic
that
off.
in with cream cheese, and then stuff the jalapeno peppers with that, and then wrapped it in bacon, and it was delicious. But what I was thinking, I was looking at the baby portobellos, and I could do essentially the same thing. Probably won't because it sounds like a lot, but it sounds delicious. Rip
Mic
out the
on.
Stuffed
stalks.
mushroom like that? Oh my god.
Yeah. So rip out the stalks, chop them up really finely, throw them into the sausage. So they'll shrivel up and mix in with the sausage. But then take
Mic
that
off.
cooked, mix it up with some cream cheese, then stuff the mushroom caps with it,
Mic on.
Hmm.
and maybe some chopped up bacon. I think chopping up bacon and throwing it in with the sausage while it fries would yield a better result than wrapping the whole thing with bacon.
Yeah, you would.
And then putting the cream cheese there, and then putting those on the grill for like 15 minutes.
Hmm.
I think would yield something really fantastic.
That would be good.
And it shouldn't be.
I know Kelsey and I would devour that.
Yeah, for like a pound of the mushrooms. The mushrooms are light as shit, so that's going to be a lot of mushrooms.
Yeah.
It'd be like 3 something, and I'd probably get more. And then the ground sausage will be right the same amount. Cream cheese. So the whole thing would run right around
Mic
$12
off.
bucks. $12 to $14 for like enough for everybody.
Mic
Yeah.
on.
And I was
That'd
really
be
thinking
cool.
of that. Also, I was thinking like, I don't know, just as a rice-a-roni's easy to make and cheap. Like
Yeah.
a couple boxes of rice-a-roni.
Sure.
Just to give us something else to put on the plate other than, because I know, like Zach isn't going to eat tons of the meat. He tries to steer away from